Hey, if you're in the market for some 6-inch full range, that's full range, not mid-bass, not mid-range, full range speakers, stay tuned because I'm about to bring something to you from B2 Audio. I'm Big Jeff, I'll be right back. Hit that like button. This way you can see it before you buy it. Hey, I'm Big Jeff from BigJeffAudio.com and also B2AudioUSA.com, doing another unboxing where you get to see it, possibly hear it before you buy it. And today we are talking about RAGE6Ps. It's a 6.5-inch 4-ohm. They do come in sets of 2, even though they're boxed separately. It is 95.7 dB. And check this out, frequency response 90 hertz to 6 kilohertz. It's a 1.5-inch voice coil, and each magnet is 30 ounces. Now, RMS is only 120 watts, and you say, well, that's not a lot. Well, when you make a efficient product like this from Europe, you don't need a lot of power to do it. Let's open one up, because right here is about 200 bucks a set, and if you buy it from BigJeffAudio.com or B2AudioUSA.com right now, you also get a 2-year extended warranty and accidental coverage. What does that mean? Well, if you accidentally poked a hole in it while you're screwing, which happens all the time, instead of calling my customer service team and saying, oh, it came like this with a hole in it, you don't have to. You can use your warranty card. Or if you get overzealous and blow these things, guess what? You can get repair replaced. So, open it up, you get a nice B2 audio sticker. There is a pamphlet in here. We already said that this is a 6.5-inch. And I learned something. So when we became the master distributor for B2 Audio for the USA, I said, hey, Jay, why don't you have mid-bass, mid-range? And he says, we do. And I go, what do you mean? And he says, that's what they are. They're full range. In Europe, they don't separate mid-bass and mid-range. They make speakers that do the whole thing. So I like that. I didn't even understand it till I played the first set of speakers and was blown away with the amount of mid-bass and also the amount of mid-range out of it. Now, first thing I know is this is a beefy speaker. It is hefty, hefty, hefty. Oh, just dropped one of those packs. Second thing, nice, look at that. It is a chrome looking bullet, and then they have this ring around there. Paper cone, but it is coated, water resistant, and UV, which means it's not gonna break apart from getting a little bit of moisture, and the sun's not gonna tear it up. They put the extra in it. Then it's got this beefy speaker, but check this out, which you don't see on most loudspeakers. It even drilled venting holes in there like they do on subwoofers to allow the air to move and also cool this off. This is a hefty, hefty magnet. Now, looking at the spider, really thick, strong red spider. It's really tight. You have some push terminals. Only thing I'll say I might not like is that the magnet is very close to the push terminal, so it makes it a little bit harder to get in there, but not a big deal because once you get the speaker wire in there, it's over with. You shouldn't be touching it again. It does have this B2 Audio logo on it, and then it's got this double roll type surround, which is really cool. The other thing I liked is multiple ways to screw this in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 ways, which means whatever you're putting this in, you can turn it all different ways and have multiple ways, not just the usual 4, to mount this. Or, being that it's so heavy, 30-ounce magnet, some woofers come with a 30-ounce magnet, you could go ahead and use multiple other screws to mount this. Now, let's take a look at some specs on here. 6,000 hertz, all the way down to 9 hertz. Definitely in the mid-bass range and way up there. Now, when I've listened to other sets of the B2 Audio full range family, first thing I noticed is that when I played it, it sounded like there was a tweeter attached. Why is that? Because the frequency range goes up so high that I still recommend putting a tweeter or a compression driver. You know, you want it loud, that's why you're buying this, but you don't even need that. And a lot of guys buy this stuff, other brands, and they do that without a tweeter, and then they say, oh, well, I'm not getting those highs, and it's got a tweeter. No, that's a bullet. It's made to change the direction of the frequency and the range, which disperses it different ways and also gets you a wider range. So bullet, non-bullet have 2 different sounds. I prefer the bullet. You get a lot more out of it, I believe. Okay, now, being that it's such a beefy speaker, let's look at something though. The mounting depth The mounting depth is still under 3 inches. So that's really cool. Overall diameter is about 6.31. And again, I keep saying how hefty this thing is because it's, when you hold it, you just feel like, man, this thing is gonna scream. Okay, so you get 2 of these in a set. Let's see if I missed any other specs on here that are important. Surround is a dual U-shaped cloth, coated paper, water resistant coating, 30 ounces, 250 watts peak. Impedance 4 ohm. I think we covered everything else. It does give you QES, QMS, QTS, and a VAS, but do we really need that? On the box, it also has a nice chart, and it shows that it starts to kick in right at that 50 Hertz range, 60 Hertz, and then goes way up, has a couple up and downs, but doesn't cut off till after 19 to 20K. What that tells me is this thing is gonna have some serious mid-bass and really play those highs. So, is it worth 200 bucks? Well, I sell a lot of product. Sell the Arnolds everybody loves, and those Arnolds from Def Bombs, and they are in the $200 range and they scream. DS18 just came out a set like that. So yes, there is definitely a reason to pay 200 bucks for a set than people paying the normal $49 each and 100 bucks a set. Why? Well, quality, output, and in this case, a full range of sound. Let's hook one of these up on the bench, and I'm gonna let you decide because you guys love hearing these things play in the videos. I'm gonna take a few minutes to hook this up, but movie magic, it'll be like 1 second. Okay, we are back and we have this thing hooked up, and I wanna tell you how simple it is. I got the trusty 4-channel Black Diamond audio amp that has done me well with all these, so it's using the same amp for the same type of reviews. You're getting about 100 watts out of that. That is it, which is where we need to be, and that's 100 watts at the end. This says it'll take RMS 120, so we're right on target there. Could it take some more? Probably yes, but let's see what it sounds like. Whoa! Really came alive. Okay, sounds like there's a tweeter, as I said before, and you can hear that. I don't have a tweeter hidden. It is coming out of here. The mid-bass free air environment is incredible. The highs are on top, and we haven't even cranked this up because the amp is putting out just at its max of about 100 watts. So what I'm gonna do is maybe sit this in a box, give a kind of like an enclosure. Then I'm gonna hook this back up and we're gonna do the walk back. All right, let's do this. Okay, I mean, I don't care what you hear or what you're playing this on. I can tell you this thing 100% has blown my mind. We talked about some tweeters, the H1s, the P4s, I'm sorry, that we're gonna do in the redo of the Hair Tricks for $1 2.0 front doors. I think putting a set of these with that You will hear this all the way back to wherever that was one speaker, barely 100 watts, and this thing was moving. It really opened up. Super impressed. Well worth 200 bucks for a set. I'm stoked right now because every time I pull out a B2 Audio product, it has blown my mind. It was literally blowing my mind. I don't know what this sounds like through the video, but I would say rewind this, turn your music up. The music's playing, but the mid bass and all that's being recorded. Those highs are being recorded. It should be knocking your system. This thing, hands down, one of my favorite picks right now. Super loud. Hey, great mounting depth. The holes in the back keep this thing cool. I think this will last. I had that thing turned up. It was probably clipping. We didn't hear any kind of popping or anything. 100%, 2 thumbs up. Man, I'm stoked. This is what I like about Carter. This is what gets me excited. I don't care about trolls. I don't care about none of that. I care about my customers, and I care about hearing music. And that right there blew my mind. So you want to get a set, we got them RAGE6Ps on our website, or go to b2audiousa.com, or tell your local dealer, hey, they need to start carrying B2 Audio again. Hit us up. We'll get it out there and make them a dealer and put them on the dealer locator, because you want to get these out there. So they do make an 8-inch, they do have a 6-inch, and you got to get a set. So hit that thumbs up, like, whatever you're watching on, leave a comment. Tell me what you thought about that, because I'm just rared up right now because that thing blew my mind. It was so loud in here. A set of those, I don't know. Can't wait to put these in my Yukon or something else. And it's UV coated, water resistant, paper cone, so you have that slap. I mean, all around with the bullet. I'm sold. Hey, I'm Big Jeff with another unboxing. This is the RAGE6P. Get yourself a set. $199, I believe, right now. That could change. And these will come with the extended 2-year warranty also for right now. Don't know how long that's going to last. It's a promo we're running as we're relaunching the brand. Get your set today. Hey, I'll see you on the next one.